Ready? What's the question? Ask me.
Okay, here we are at Manchester Indoor 2013, the start of the new British BMX series. And the question we'd like to put out there for everyone to give an opinion on is today the elite men prize money for the winner is £200. How do you think that compares? What do you think? Should it be more? Should it be less? I'd love to hear what you've got to say. Hit us back.
To be honest, I think there could be more, because last year a national win for elite was 275, and with the calibre of rider here, there's like 80 odd riders today, you'd have thought that the prize money would have been more. Having said that though, you know, I don't know the ins and outs of British cycling and how much money they've got to spend, but it does seem a little bit wrong, or a little bit off, that it's come down from last year when there's so many riders.
Yeah, I think they should be getting a winning prize of about £500 for the effort they put in, the professional athletes. And I think that's what they should get.
£200 for an elite men win? That wouldn't cover my hotel bill. No, it's wrong.
Yeah, I think it's a fair amount, £200 for the win.
Yeah, I think £200 for first place on any kind of level of pro racing is it's not a fair amount, but the pros also agreed to that. So I think the pros need to step up and make some suggestions. I think one suggestion that I could have, if I could provide one, would be to pay a 100% payback, and also for every rider, every amateur rider that's entering this race, why not take £1 or £2 and put that into the pro purse and then divide that up appropriately. It would be nice to see that first place get around 40 to 50% of the pot. That would be my suggestion.
I think it's fair, because compared to yesterday, there's £800 for like a class with 45 riders, and today there are 66, and then way lower. So I think that the prize money should follow the entries. So you should find a percentage for that, some kind of, like they do in ABA. I'd like that, but more riders, more prize money.
I don't think it's fair that the elite get £200 prize money. They put their bodies on the line, possibly even their lives, you know. And a lot of them professionals, footballers, motocross riders, every other sports person wouldn't accept £200 as a prize for a win, and I don't think BMXers should.
Okay, so yeah, elite men final, 200 quid. It's been the same for, obviously it's 275 last year, I think it was 250 back probably 13, 14 years ago. Race fees have gone up since then, rider entries have gone up. I think we went for a lean period where, yeah, for sure it should have been cut, but I think, again, yeah, the calibre of riders we've got coming up and the depth of the class is starting to happen now. I think we can definitely sort of warrant that little bit sort of more. Again, don't know the ins and outs, but it would be nice if it sort of put a little bit back into the pot, I guess.
Personally, I think £200 for a win in elite men is a bit of a joke, to be honest. You know, got people like Liam, Kyle, Curtis, as we all see last night at the Supercross, on the top of their game, and they're putting their bodies on the line, like 8 men coming off an 8-metre hill for the sake of £200, you know what I mean? Most tradesmen wouldn't get out of bed for that, let alone fry themselves off an 8-metre hill. So, you know, I think the level of racing in the UK has definitely gone up, so, you know, the prize money should definitely go up with it too, so definitely we need a raise. I think at least £600–700 for a win, you know, and then if they win, for example, if they were to win all 10 rounds at £200 this year, that's so if Liam won all 10 rounds, he'd be getting £2 grand. Come on, let's be serious.
Elites deserve a bit more, to be honest. I think £500 for a win is half of what they do, the risks they take. And I also think it'd encourage more riders to turn up and take those risks. So I think women need to get paid more, definitely, and elite, yeah, about £500 for a win, spread the wealth out a bit and make more riders take up and do the risks. It's good.
Right, with regards to the prize money for the elites, I think it should be more than 200 for the winner. I mean, these guys put in a lot of work, a lot of effort, they train really hard. I know the overall purse has gone up, but you know, the winners are putting themselves, you know, all the riders are putting themselves on the line for, you know, a relatively small amount of cash when you compare it to other sports. And I think if there's more money on the line as well, the guys will race harder, it'll make for better racing. I think the guys deserve a little bit more, so yeah, give them a little bit more, please.
No, I don't think a £200 win for elite is fair. With the amount of riders that are riding here today, I think it should be at least £1,000. With like probably 750 for second, 5 for third, and then work your way down from that.
I think it's shocking. I couldn't believe. I thought he was winding me up. 200 quid for a win. I remember back probably not even 5, 6, probably 5, 6 years ago.
Yeah, 200 clips as well. That was.
You would get, if you were coming probably 5th or 6th, you were probably taking near on 200 quid. So you know where the sport's come and where it is today. He should be looking at a minimum of 500 quid a win. There's no way that there's no way on God's earth that you should win a national and hold up a cheque for 200 quid. It's embarrassing.
I don't think it's fair on our elite who are are training week in, week out. They're not getting paid a lot as it is. Yeah, they're not on big salaries. They're scrimping and scraping. They're basically doing it for the love of it.
Well, you think when we were riding the league probably 5, 6 years ago to the level of where they are now today, and they're earning 200 quid for it. It's not right. That ain't right. No, that's wrong. Right. Wrong on all levels. No. All levels.
And it should be there to sort of encourage the younger riders as well to train harder, push harder, and then you can actually look at doing BMX as a career in this country. People, you can't have a career as a BMXer unless you're very, very top dog and you've got sponsors on your side. And if there's no prize money there, then how can you expect people to
You can't be taken seriously because you cannot be taken seriously. You've given everything you've got and you come away with a win today, and you stand on that podium and hold up a cheque for 200 quid. Yeah. It's it's an insult. You'd rather just take up a trophy. Honestly, that's how I'd feel. It's naughty.
And the problem is you're going to go back 10 years where you used to have your big riders, and you lose them all because they'll be off to America and other places. You remember your Neil Woods, your Dylan Claytons, Dale Holmes. You'll get that again. They'll all go.
The naughty thing about it, the naughty thing about it is the funding's there.
Yeah.
The money's there to reward our elite riders. If anybody tells me any different, they're lying. Yeah. There's no way that there's not the funding there to.
And if there's not, someone's not doing their job properly because they need to get the sponsorship on board to be paying these elite riders to keep
BC, sort it out. It's not on.